All right, folks, doing a little short on day, what is it, 55, I believe? Day 54? Feels like day 55. So, day 54. And we got to Baker, Nevada, which is the border in on US Highway 50. And just getting ready to go across the border. I'm gonna walk across there. We're not gonna walk out on the highway today, but we will symbolically cross the border by walking across. And I'll turn the camera around and let you guys see. So we've had a little bit of issues with overheating on BG, and we're addressing that. We figured out what it is, and the materials needed are going to be waiting for us in Delta. And we are 88 miles from Delta. So we went ahead and took the thermostat out. We flushed Beachy, and right now we just have water in Beachy because we've got an enormous amount of rusting issues. So we're going to put some Thermocure in and let it run for a while, and then we'll be good to go. So the border in here is literally just an oasis, and what you see right there is the border of Utah. So the motel side of this place is actually in Utah, and the young lady is over on the other side of the highway taking pictures of the landscape. But the cafe, the gas station, and the casino is on the Nevada side of the border. So here's the border sign, and you can see milepost 63. So we'll walk across the border here, and voila, we are in Utah. And its next service is 88 miles. So this right here, you see that set of buildings. It's actually right there is the border. So look who's coming across the border. It's Beachy and Whiskey Tango Beachy. Crossing into Utah. There's our setup. And Whiskey Tango and Miss Pouty. So we're gonna go to the southern end of the parking lot here. And then we're gonna head to Delta, Utah. And then we will continue on from there. So this is one of our bounce aheads. So we'll be able to get into Delta hopefully this evening here. We may have to stop twice, we will see. Or stop once, I should say. There's Mr. T. You ready to roll?
We're ready to rock.
So you got a radio going to Mr. Whiskey Tango back there, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So there we go. And off to Delta we go.
Good to go.
So you know, this is probably one of the better things to wind up doing is to front is back, back is front. You gotta learn to control this thing a little bit better. Left is right, right is left. Is bouncing ahead to people. We actually had a pretty good time here in, you know, the 12 or so hours. So we met with individuals who are supportive of the walk, that are going out to the website, and we met an individual that's riding his bike from Colorado to California. So came up to us this morning and said hello. They saw the signs on the back of the RVs. You all right there, Mr. T?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my wallet out of my pocket.
And said they liked what they saw when they pulled in last night and saw the website. His wife went out there. They're from Texas. And liked what they saw. Come over to say thank you. I'll get it. So with that, I'm going to say good day. We just crossed milepost number 1 in Utah. So we'll talk to y'all later. God bless you, by the way, and God bless the United States.
Hey folks, at the end of this video I had another video which is a road shot of Highway 50 going through the canyons towards Delta. So I decided to stitch it into this video. You can watch it, hear some of the conversation between Mr. T and myself as we're moving through the canyon. Enjoy.
people have lost it hitting the rocks there.
When I first learned how to drive trucks in the mountains, I learned how to drive them with no Jake.
Yeah.
Marley's, well, first he had a 67 GMC cracker box, and he had bought a 69 Pete cab over with 335 coming 13 speed in it. That's what I pretty much learned how to run the mountain.
Yeah.
Come down 2 gears lower and you go up.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Is that majestic or what?
No kidding. We're back down on the E now.
Oh, yeah.
That's snarly.
Yeah. I see the whole mirror shaking a little bit, so it's stressful.
Oh, this is beautiful. You know, this kind of reminds me of the Uinta Basin.
Yeah. Oh, the different rock formation lines
Yep.
in Australia.
So there you go. We left Ely and we drove from Ely to Baker, which is where the border is, the border inn. There's absolutely nothing between Ely and Baker. And then we moved on to, from Baker, we moved on to Delta, Utah. And at the time of this recording, we are currently in Delta, Utah. And I'll be doing a live stream here momentarily to indicate what it is we're doing at the moment. And good things ahead. But we were having some issues with Beachy getting hot. And we had come to the conclusion that what we needed to do was we needed to eliminate the rust that's been building up inside the engine over the last 55 years. So we took the thermostat out while in the border inn in Baker, and decided to run it on just water till we could get to Delta. And when we got into Delta, we were still on the hot mark, but at least we were able to make it the 88 miles that way. And then we put on order the chemical needed to, we did actually from Baker, we had put the chemical on order that a lot of a lot of people who restore old vehicles use to take the years of rust out of the inside of the engine to help it cool better. And we had taken the thermostat housing off to take the thermostat out, and it was like going into a cave with stalactites and stalagmites of rust. I mean, just dripping rust. Hard. So rust is our problem inside the motor. Hopefully we won't lose any freeze plugs or anything like that, but we've got to be able to clear the blockage. That's what the problem is that we've got so much rust in this engine over 55 years, which happens even when you have coolant in the system. Since you do have H2O in the system, it just builds up over the years. So we've come to the conclusion, since we've changed everything in the system, that's the problem. And so we've added it, we picked it up, we added it, and we're in the process of letting it sit for the 3 to 5 days, probably 5 to 7. And we are doing some other things. So I'll do a live here in a few minutes, and we'll let you know what's going on. Thanks. God bless you, and God bless the United States.